when you're ready, just say just start it, and I will.
Okay, we're live.
Yep.
And welcome everybody to another episode of The Monkey Show Flies Around the World. Once again, we have our regulars, Mr. Moondog and Zigzaggy.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
We are today going to be flying from Sydney, Australia to Hobart International in Cambridge, Tasmania. I know we skipped a little bit, but that was going to be a lot of little boring islands where there wasn't much to see.
It was an executive decision by me.
Yes, the brains of the outfit. So
I'll take that.
So today we're going to be flying our good old standby. Oh, and I almost forgot, we have a special guest with us. One of our viewers, Bob, is with us today.
Hello, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
And
Bob can't say anything back because he's muted for the chat.
Just wave, Bob.
There. Yeah. Wave frantically. We'll see you.
And as you can see, I am flying my good old standby, the Boeing 377 Stratocruiser. Mr. Moondog is flying his King Air. I can't remember the damn numbers, so you go ahead and fill in the numbers.
It's a Beechcraft King Air 200B.
Very good. And Zig is flying his Dash 8, which he crashes very little anymore, so we're very proud of him on that.
It's the plane I crash the least maybe these days. I don't crash the C-47 too much, but
And yet
I crash the 757 all the time. So
its nickname is the Crash 8. Go figure.
Right. Crash
Right.
it.
So we're gonna go ahead and go ahead.
Just because we have Bob flying with us. Bob is in a plane right next to me. It is not the plane he is flying because it is represented by my DC-6, which might be slightly bigger than what he's actually flying. So, if Bob's watching mine and he sees that and he goes, well, "Who the hell? That's him." So that's what you're flying, Bob.
All right. And we're not going to go through and give a whole tutorial on how to start up our planes and everything because you've all seen it a million times. And if you're new and you haven't seen it, go back and check out any one of the 30-some
or watch quietly. I'm going to start it up here real quick. It doesn't take long to start
videos that we've done, and you'll and it's all back there. Also, if you like what you see, don't forget to give a like and a subscribe, and hit the little bell icon for further notifications of when we go live and any videos we put up. So we're going to go ahead and get started here because we are actually a little late getting started.
okay, I'm up and running. I'm ready to taxi, I think. How are you guys?
The one that takes the longest.
Well, I started ahead of time. I started 10 minutes before we started. Hey, PCG. Well,
Hey, PC.
I haven't streamed very much PCG. I missed a few. I had a couple busy weeks going on, and yeah, you weren't on the last time I streamed, so it's just real life has been really crazy. So glad to see you on though tonight.
Here.
Since you're a police officer, we had a little fundraiser with our scouts tonight for a police officer that was involved with our Cub Scout pack. We were raising money to keep his boys in scouts. He has some sort of medical issues going on that forced him to retire from the department. So they're struggling with some medical bills, so we had a little fundraiser tonight to at least get enough money to pay for his boys to be in scouts. Hashtag we back the blue.
There we go.
Let's actually try this correctly. Because if you accidentally bump Control E, it starts firing the darn thing up, and that's not what I wanted.
Let's see. Does anybody know actually which way we're leaving? Did anybody pay attention?
No,
No.
I'm doing IFR, so I haven't even done
You
my
did
clearance
IFR?
yet. I did IFR.
He wants to be.
I wanted more. I wanted more practice with that.
He wants to be special.
Oh, he's special, all right. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear tonight.
Oh, I will. What's he gonna do with me?
Maybe
That's
I
a
can
good
look
attitude
on,
there, Draco. What could I do from this distance, right? And it's not
See if
like
I
we're
get on-
playing.
Ooh, what the? Oh, I'm lock on aircraft. We weren't. Okay, so we're headed like. Wait a minute. Is that facing north?
Well, we should be headed south out of here. So
Okay, yeah, ish.
yeah, so we're good there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Request
Now we're
taxi
set.
north south.
That's all set. And you know what? I never.
Nav recognition. Turn on the taxi lights. No, we're not really taxiing in.
11400.
16 right. That's what they gave me.
Alright,
It's 1135.
this on. Clearance.
That's set. That on. Check flaps. That all looks good. Back up. Smaller. Let's see here. Wind is 130 at 13 knots.
Okay, so I'm clear to my takeoff now. I just got to start with call ground.
Okay, 3015 is pressure.
One C6.
Alright, there we go. And we're going to want to turn out of the south, so 5.
Sydney Brown, World Travel 31.
So we're doing
with Mike. Request taxi for takeoff. South
E,
departure.
G4,
One heavy, taxi to and hold short of
There he
runway
goes.
16
Boy.
left,
Gee.
using taxiway
16
to Golf,
left.
Golf, Charlie,
Take your
Bravo,
time. I
10.
think it gave me
Contact
16
tower
right, but
120.5.
C,
doesn't really
D,
matter.
wait.
Yeah, I'm on 16 right.
Alright, so we're gonna
Taxi to and hold short runway 16 left, using taxiway
Yes,
to
clear.
Golf,
Take a
Charlie,
peek out
Bravo,
here and see which way we're
10.
supposed to go.
World Travel 31 heavy.
and turn on the aggressive just so that we have it, but I should be able to follow it with the map here. And with what time it is, we'll just throw on some of these lights. A little bit better there, and then we'll that
Head on.
about half.
Alright,
Yes, that.
I'm pushing back. Hey look, there's a Sheraton Hotel right over there. Whatever you do, don't go into Moondog's room.
Yeah, you'd Probably don't. No.
There was food everywhere.
No. There's not going to be
There was-
food left everywhere.
There'd be wrappers left everywhere.
Right.
And bones, strimlets left behind. And I get red connection tonight. Isn't that awesome?
I'm waiting to see how long it takes before mine craps out. Alright, who's over there? Go on.
Is that me pulling? Where are you?
Come on.
There's a Dash 8 sitting right there next to me.
Oh, that ain't me. I was just getting ready to pull out on the taxiway, and I'm like, well, I don't see anybody.
I'm thinking it was Bob.
So we're taxiing. Aviation, how you doing, Aviation? He says hello. And
Hi,
Marble
Aviation.
30. Okay, Marble's Bob on Twitch. Got it. Okay.
I swear the Dash 8s sound like a lawnmower.
They are.
Sounds like a Rolls Royce, baby.
No, it sounds like a lawnmower with one bad cylinder.
Oh, come on. Not mine.
Come on, whoever's in front of me, kick it in the ass. We gotta get going.
Yeah,
That's
well,
Bob. I think it's Bob. He's on 16 left.
Well, I'm still trying to taxi.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm sure. It's been a while since I've flown this thing, trying to get the right, so I'm not on takeoff speed going down the runway.
Was that you that's in front of me?
Might be. I haven't looked out the back to see.
You guys are way over there, I think, maybe.
Come on, this thing is so freaking touchy tonight.
We better tell it not to poke the bear tonight.
Sydney ground, Pacifica 9er 827 with November, ready to taxi IFR. Pacifica 9er 827, taxi to and hold short of runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha Alpha
Where
1.
is my
Contact
flippin'?
tower on 120.5 when ready. Taxi, hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha Alpha 1, Pacifica 9er 827.
Way over there. Fine.
Across the runway here, which I hate crossing runways. Plane's yelling at your window.
Yeah.
There's traffic. Just in case you didn't know.
There's so many turns in the taxiway, I expect to see a roundabout.
Right.
No offense to anybody from Australia, just saying. Sydney Airport has a lot of twists and turns.
Okay. Takeoff prep. Okay, arm spoilers, those are right there. Bleeds off. Strong red. Landing lights on. Taxi lights are off. Props at 100.
I'm thinking on this runway, you better not make a mistake. Because on each side of the runway is ocean, and then the end of the runway, I believe, is ocean.
Okay, I'm ready for takeoff whenever you guys are ready.
I'm just now getting to my runway.
Alright.
I'm coming down, so if you're clear, go ahead.
No, I'll wait for you guys. I don't want to get too far out in front.
November, ready to taxi IFR. Beach, Victor, Hotel, Golf, Charlie, Mike.
You guys might be going the other way, though. I'm 16 right.
Taxiway, Echo, Golf, Charlie, Bravo, 10, contact tower on
Yeah,
120.
and I'm left and everyone else is left.
Is that going to put you, like, taking off towards
Third.
each other?
No, it'll be third in the line on left.
No, but if you're on left and I'm on right, are we, like, facing each other?
No.
No, we're side by side with each other.
Well, I don't see another runway. That's why I'm asking.
No, but because they're staggered, your 16 is further down than ours, I do believe, the way it's set up.
Gotcha.
That's all set.
Alright. Well, I'll wait till you guys are ready to, I'll be right back.
Cut down to 20 flaps down to 25.
Sydney Tower, World Travel 31 Heavy at runway 16 left, ready for takeoff. South departure. World Travel 31 Heavy, cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left, departure to the south approved.
Heading out to
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left. World Travel 31 Heavy.
Sydney Tower, East Victor Hotel, Bravo Tango Tango is 11 miles southeast of Oscar land.
Beach Victor Hotel Bravo Tango Tango, Sydney Tower. Flight left, downwind, runway 16 left, altimeter 3015.
Take left, downwind, runway 16.
And I can actually go ahead and take off because you guys can catch up with me easier than I can catch up with you.
Yeah. Bob, what are you actually in? Are you in a dash also? Or no, you're in something else.
About it. One was on manual. So that's one less thing I have to worry about. Alright, I'm rolling.
Alright, I'm back.
If you're clear, you can take off because he's rolling.
Okay. I just had a plane land right in front of me there. Let's see.
100 knots. 110.
Sydney Tower, Pacifica Niner 827, ready to go. Runway 16 right, IFR Darwin. Pacifica Niner 827, cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 right. Caution Boeing, taking off. Runway 16 left.
I got a 737 on the runway.
16 right, Pacifica Niner 827.
Hold short.
Just to make sure this is the heading I need to be
How
on.
much?
03.
We're not going up high enough, so we're all set that way.
Beach Bravo Tango Tango.
Up. Gear up.
Okay, here we go.
Sydney departure Pacifica Niner 827 is at 800, climbing 10,000. Pacifica Niner 827, Sydney departure, roger, altimeter 3015. Pacifica Niner 827, turn right heading 300, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 10,000. Turn right heading 300, proceed on course, climb and maintain 10,000. Pacifica Niner 827, Sydney approach, landmark Niner 153 with you. Landmark Niner 153, Sydney approach, roger, altimeter 3013. Pacifica Niner 827, traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 2,900, Boeing, report limit site. Pacifica Niner
What's up?
827,
Holy
and
crap,
Boeing.
there's a de Havilland right on my tail.
Pacifica Niner 827, turn right heading 330. Turn right heading 330, Pacifica Niner 827.
And hitting 205 now. Thank you.
Just about 4,000 feet.
This we're going to keep up here just because we're dealing with that. And that we're going to back out some. We got 30 nautical miles on that one. Close that.
Okay, after takeoff, we got bleeds on. Bleeds on.
Gears up, so that goes off.
Ops 850, not yet. Ending lights off.
Pacifica Niner 827.
Auto feather.
58 degrees outside, so we don't need to worry about
Okay.
that.
God damn it.
Yeah, all I did was turn my pitot heat on. Okay, back there, Zig?
Yep. My easy dock locked up so I can't see. Restarting it now. There we go. I think I'm doing okay. Yep.
Alright, so we're good there.
Okay, auto feather off. Auto feather off.
We were flying over the full, what would it be, southeastern coast of Australia.
Could be. I don't know.
Thinking that's where we are.
Can't see that way.
Why are my cameras not working?
05.
Oh, because I didn't. Oh, file. Where camera set.
And then we can go to
File.
nav. Bring this on. Alright. We're good there. Go this. That.
So most of the flight should be uneventful. Don't expect any rain or anything until we actually reach over.
Uneventful, he says.
Well, unless your name is
Yeah.
Sig. And you gotta have that fancy easy dock camera. Then.
Oh.
That's normal warnings there. Alright, so.
It's supposed to make that noise, he says.
The only time you
Well,
have
no,
to worry
it's-
is if you hear that noise and then you hear Moondog go, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, no. That's the 1,000 feet from top of your set for altitude, so.
That's right, you only set it for
Yeah.
6,000, right?
8,000.
8,000. Yes, I need to go up to at least 20 or something like that, so just that way I'm
I
fuel
went to
efficient.
20. Not sure if I needed to, but I did.
Alright, so let's see if we can.
So the temperatures are warm. It's to be expected. Climbing, it's warm out still. They'll cool off.
So if we're looking at this, what I'm trying to do is get this in a nice flow.
M is 1400.
That should be good.
Heading 202. Close enough.
So we're up, we're running, that's good, that's set. Good there. Let that come there.
1,000 feet, we can turn off our landing lights and retract.
So, I'm up, I'm flying.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely
almost
going.
it. Wow. I'm pushing up to cruising altitude.
Yeah, I still got about another 10,000 feet to go.
Where are they at? Should be sort of on our tail there. Douglas DC-6, that would be Bob up there. And Draco must be far enough, fast enough that I don't see him. So, if you've seen us play any games and such, then you'll understand that they're going their way and I'm sort of going my way.
Huh. Is that the way it works?
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen you do that before.
No? Oh, okay. Ryan, you have a pilot license? No, I do not have a pilot's license.
He has a driver's
I have a-
license.
I have several licenses though. I have professional licenses. I have my driver's license, motorcycle license, passenger endorsement for buses, CDL license, all the way up to hazmat. So
I have a license to kill.
yeah.
Pacifica 8975.
Yeah, we saw them on site.
16,000.
16,000. Pacifica 8979.
All right. I guess we could. We are at cruising altitude. I guess we could let the people run around.
So the question is that I have back to you: Did it appear that I had a license, or it appeared that badly that I didn't have a license? You would like to get your license. I've actually acquired information about it, but I don't have the extra funds to go and do it right now. So are we coming up on Sydney proper down there?
Oh.
I just passed
Where?
over Wollongong.
What that could be down there, I don't know.
But I'm not 100% sure where you are. I only know where Zig is.
Why don't you know where I'm at?
Because your name's not coming up. I see a Bombardier CRJ7, a Beechcraft, a de Havilland, another de Havilland. That's it.
So is his answer to my question, did it appear that I was, that I had a license or not a license? Possibly neither, probably more professional though. So I appeared to be professional, but definitely didn't appear that I had a license. So
Well, good show. Good
Yeah.
showing.
Mm-hmm.
Way to put on a show.
Uh-huh.
I at least know what I should be doing.
What are the chances you think we can find some charts on Tasmania? I'm enjoying
50-50?
this. I'm enjoying this around the world. YMHB.
What are your guys' setup? Yoke pedals or just mice? Well, I have a flight stick and that has rudder control on it. That's what I use. Zig is set up the similar way. Draco is set up the similar way, except for he uses pedals from his steering wheel for rudder control. So
Because I'm inventive, like
yeah, and my G27 ones didn't want to work that way, so. And I just got lazy and didn't pull out the older Thrustmaster ones. They would probably work.
you said Christmas.
It's a whole lot better than what I said last night. And no, you guys don't get to hear about that because we were playing bad games last night. Bad social games. Zig got yelled at this morning for being too loud again, I'm sure.
No, actually I didn't. I was good enough. I wasn't laughing too loud. I got on earlier today and BP's like, "Oh no, Zig. Pastor Zig can't play this game. It's going to be way too much for you."
Pastor Zig.
I don't know where that comes from.
I told him there's a story out there that you need, about previous life earlier in a band, and he doesn't believe me, so.
Oh. Well, there's lots of evidence of that on my Facebook page. There's lots of old pictures. Back from when I had my mullet.
I saw them all. I saw them all at.
Oh, did you?
Yes, and I was showing my wife pictures
With the
of you
the
and your
poop,
wife. So
with the poop happens shirt.
yeah.
That was back in, that was like 1990, probably 89. That was like high school, right out of high school.
What are your
So
guys'
we were-
VORs? Just out of curiosity.
A,
B.
C.
I swear to God, I
Flight plan. I'm on CY now, going to COM,
okay. So
then to
I have NWA on a flight plan, which
You got NWA?
yeah. So I have
Wow.
COM
I haven't listened to those guys in a while.
and ESL, DPO, LT, HB.
well, yours is slightly different than ours. So,
But if I go,
thank you, Ryan, for subscribing. If you do like mine, don't forget to click on the little notification bell so that you know when I do go live. We do, as Nightbot will eventually tell you at some point, we do have a schedule. Tuesday nights, Saturday nights we fly. Saturday afternoons I am, or some of, well, all three of us at times, are with the rest of the monkeys doing trucking or other stuff. And then I stream Wednesdays, but I haven't been good with that one lately. So,
I
have a
don't.
great night, guys. Subbed. Like to join you guys sometime. Yeah, jump on, check the schedule, and then on our flying nights, we'll make sure that we can try and get you in so that then you can fly with us.
The link to my Discord is on my video description. That's where we usually hang out and communicate for the streams.
Yeah.
well, anyway, back to the problem at hand. But
Yeah, I don't have an NWA.
but Active Sky has NWA, COM, ESL, WYY, LT, then the airport.
I have some of those, but not all of them. I have a few different ones as well.
And my nav radios are not picking up anything. So,
Yeah, I have the NWA and stuff on the Active Sky one also.
so it appears I'm going to have to do some navigating by compass.
Which those are not far off from our actual route.
Yeah, like I said, some of those I have, so some of those are in my VOR, so. How fast are you going, Draco?
169,
Oh, I better slow down.
but
then.
I'm still climbing too.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm at 231, so
oh, I better slow down. I was at I was pushing 260.
I'm only less than 1,000 feet away from my altitude with my climbing or my cruising altitude.
I'll just back off a little bit. It's all right. I hadn't paid any attention to my speed. I just clicked over to look at it to see if to make sure I wasn't over speeding or something.
Yeah.
So I did-
So Ryan, if you're still here, check links down on the main page, Zigzag and Draco. Check them so that we fly together. That way, if one of us, you get notified from them. And also, if you check on Zig's description, it does have his Discord that we use for while we're flying.
Hey, Mr. Slimy, welcome to the stream. Your name there made me giggle a little bit.
Did you think of Draco when you saw it?
I'm gonna kick your ass, Moondog.
We're going to have to jump into
No.
that other game later, just so that you can attempt to do that.
I found a chart, but
I'm
not,
trying to get out of my bad mood there, Draco. Don't.
HB, was that one of our?
Zigzag,
Oh,
yeah. Zig is Zigzaggy. Draco is Drako0411. They're on when you go to my main page, you'll see their links there. They're the other voices you hear while I'm flying.
Or the voices in his head.
I do have that on, don't I? Yeah.
Otherwise, otherwise they're really gonna think you're weird. Those are the other voices you hear. You don't hear them?
They're like, oh yeah, great, unsubscribe.
Yeah, I actually did one of those oh crap moments. Don't tell me I don't have that up. No, but Zig, when I ran the wife to the hospital the other night, because we were playing Grand Theft and then we ran, and I told her, you know, and I said, well, this is Zig, and she goes, oh, and I go, and this is Zig sitting with his wife, and she sort of looked at the picture and said, okay, she doesn't look like an alien still.
No,
she looks normal.
Videos, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, and then because it's on your Facebook, I did a couple pictures, and then she saw the one with you in your Cub Scout leader uniform and stuff, and then the picture right before it has you in your like glasses, just a picture of you. And she goes, "Oh, he's got pervy glasses on," and then I happen to be swiping, and he goes, "Oh, pervy glasses, and he's in the Cub Scouts. Great."
Wow.
Wow.
She went
pervy
there.
glasses.
Yeah, she did. So we're not allowed to do that anymore.
Well, don't tell her about my white van.
Don't tell her about the white van, right?
With the worn out snow cone logo on the side.
Or the fact he walks around in a clown suit a lot of times.
Are you headed to COM there, Zig?
Yeah, 104.
104? I just turned 107, so I'm only 3 nautical miles behind you, but I'm probably 10,000 feet below you.
So, since you guys are good at figuring this out with the given weather situation, we have 2 runway options. We have runway 12.
Let me look at the briefing.
We have ILS 12. And RNAV. RNAV 12. That's still 12.
Okay.
Or we have runway 30.
So candidate runway based on winds is going to be runway 12. ILS 109.90.
Yep.
Heading 120.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because I have wind at 140 at 8 knots.
Believe it or not,
Okay.
Active Sky gave me the ILS for that runway.
Sweet. It gave you 1099?
Double check. 109.9.
Yep. Okay.
It's
Great.
If I do this,
So if we go
and then go to the next page, airports, YH, and then
So there's Zig there.
YMBH.
I'm guessing that's Moondog behind you there.
What is the final waypoint? YM.
Do I have to put in the approach?
YMHB? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and look, I have ILS 12-1099.
Well, yeah.
So we've confirmed it in 3 different spots. Yes.
I'm up to 202 knots.
And 129. 129.8.
I checked the weather. I didn't see any active sectors down there to warn us of any wind shear. but it does look like it's pretty cloudy and some isolated showers. It's minus 18 degrees in here, out there. And I'm getting ready to fly through some clouds, so I think I'm going to turn my anti-icing on just to be safe.
No, I'm still at 48 degrees down here.
Yeah, but you're so low, you might as well be driving.
I can see the Outback from here. Okay, it's just
Ooh, Outback Steakhouse.
yeah, there's one right over there. Right over. No,
Do me a favor, swing by and pick me up a Foster's beer, will you?
you want what? You broke up there.
So, do me a favor, swing by there and pick me up a Foster's beer and a bloomin' onion.
Foster's beer and a blooming onion. Not the Foster's, but I will pick up the blooming onion. Whatever's left, though, you can have.
So I get the plate and the bowl that the sauce comes in. Thank you.
No, there'll be a little. No, there'll be a little bit
Oh,
of. I
and the-
can't eat the whole thing.
And the core of the onion.
I could no, a little bit more than that.
I love walking in the middle of the conversation.
Well, Travis, you do that often, don't
Damn,
you?
Travis, I didn't even know you popped in.
Yeah,
He
just been sneaky that way.
I didn't even. It's been so long since I've been on with you. I didn't even recognize your voice. I'm like, who got into the chat?
So,
Well, I recognized it, but I don't understand. You know, normally there's a little thing when someone jumps into the chat.
Not
He didn't even
streamer
have
mode.
that.
You're
Not
in
streamer mode. Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
no, I always imagined if we all met up and we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet, they'd go out of business the second we left. You
Well,
just see
no.
a white flag hanging from the window and an out of business sign.
Yeah.
I think that would happen if it was me, you, and say BP. But with Pasture Zig there, I don't think he really eats that much.
Sure.
Oh, I bet you if there's good barbecue or steak or pizza, Zig would be destroying it.
Okay, the Strato tanker that I see up there at 20,000, that's actually you. So you've now pulled ahead of me.
I'm at 210.
You're at 210.
Yep, 210 knots.
How did you pull ahead of me if I'm at 235?
I've
That's
always been
indicative.
ahead of you. I took off first.
See, I thought you were going to go someplace else with that, but that's okay.
Wow, Travis is the one trying to make the show go. Trying to take a
He's-
left.
he's trying-
I'm back.
He's turning the wheel to the left.
I can feel it. It's just sort of leaning that way, right over that.
I mean, sort of like your truck
Well.
last night when I shot your tire out.
You know, we threw on an extra 285 pounds, so
I don't see that transition. Oh, there's the dog.
Ding, dog is done. Dog is done.
We're just gonna pick one because I don't see any of those transitions on the chart that I have.
One second, 6 gotta be. Yep, and there is Zig's plane right there.
All right, I'm back. So I see actually Bob and Draco in my front windshield.
Why is it?
See
It didn't
Bob
put
at
my
him.
arrival.
See
It
Bob.
didn't put my arrival in.
I see you behind me because you're at 8,000. I see Zig slightly off to my 3 o'clock.
What did I do? I just tapped something. Did I?
Approach number 2.
No one saw that, right?
Sure. Okay.
Good. Don't accidentally hit the wrong key as you're reaching for the keyboard.
Okay, now I put it in. Now
We should probably look up here. Do we have
delete that.
auto open? That's fine. Aux manual close. That's good. That way. Now, if we go to the back, yeah.
Travis, are you in
Yo.
a position where you could hop over to my stream? Just make sure the sound and everything looks good.
Yep. I'm gonna mute you so there'll be feedback. Or
Gotcha.
shut my mic off.
Yeah, I don't see Bob anywhere. Like I said, I saw Zig and I see you.
He was probably straight to your 9 o'clock.
My 9 o'clock.
Or 3 o'clock, sorry.
That's Zig for me.
Is he in a DC6 because of the way it's pulling up for me right now?
I don't know, because I see Zig and his Dash 8. He's like 9/10 of a mile from me. And you're
Okay.
somewhere below me.
Now, did Bob didn't have to take off, did he?
Bob, are you still with us?
Yeah, no, it looks and sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, 60.
He's AFK at the moment, so
Okay.
in the Discord, anyways. And
Okay.
COM distance. I'm at 60.
Draco's right next
miles.
to me. I see you right over there, Draco.
Hey.
What's up, buddy? I better speed up. You're passing me.
I'm only doing 214, so I'm not exactly breaking the sound barrier here.
Well, I wasn't either. Apparently, I was only doing 224, but you're passing me. Or coming across my line, anyhow.
It might be the heading I'm taking. I'm honest. It might be on a slightly different heading than you. Because
I'm 54 miles out.
I'm basically going
54, yeah.
by compass readings because I can't get any
Right.
VOR, which is frustrating. If I keep up with you guys and also stay on the same, or virtually the same course as you, then I'm doing pretty decent. Yeah, you're sliding behind me right now.
You just crossed over like right in front of me. I'm gonna pull right up on your left side.
Okay, I'm gonna have to make another turn here back. Try and stay right around that 203 heading. When you guys reach the next waypoint, if you can take this reading and tell me what heading you're on, make the turn.
Don't come back to me too much. Draco,
Don't worry, it'll settle.
slide. Oh my goodness! Right. Oh, you tickled my belly.
You want to rephrase that? Please?
And
Anybody
again, we have things you don't want to hear
Your pilot say it.
pilot say.
If you would have saw the stream, you would have understood. Your tail fin there just tickled my feather a little bit, or tickled my belly a little bit.
I don't even think I like the tickle the feather part either.
Trust me, everybody, I am not tickling Zig with any feathers. Ever.
It's the glasses.
It's the glasses.
It's the plane ride.
Check and make sure your plane's pressurized because you might be suffering a little bit of oxygen deprivation. That's just making me say those things. You'll be okay. The kangaroo we put in the back of your plane will come up and give you mouth to mouth. You'll be fine. Oh. There, I said it.
Don't ask how we got it in there because it took a while.
Yeah, there's another one. Oh.
At first we thought it was going to be too big to fit, but crammed it in there.
So these conversations only turn to the left when I join in, or?
Oh,
are they
no.
always
No,
like
no,
this?
no.
Okay, good.
No.
Last
Yeah.
night they didn't even turn to the left. They started left and circled back around. You know.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
started left and went so far left. We did it. We ended up right. What? How did
Yeah.
it work? Yeah. Something.
Nice.
Yeah, the things we
It
say
was-
on stream
it
are
was never
tame
right.
compared to the things we say when we're by ourselves.
Oh, I can imagine that. Yeah.
But while we were on this afternoon, Moondog, we did a really fun mission.
Cool.
Do you? I don't even know what that was. Do you, Draco?
Nope.
I don't either. But it was one with guns where we had to go steal some stuff and then take it somewhere else. We
All
had
I
to shoot
know
a bunch
is-
of dudes.
All I know is I got an armor's supposed bulletproof car, and when I got out, I had bullet holes in my ass.
Yeah, but you weren't dead.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would have done that mission without the bulletproof car, though. Although I got a new gun. I took all the money we made from like those missions we were doing, like 30 grand, and I went straight to the ammo shop and bought like an arsenal of guns.
Well,
I got one with a scope.
Well, just the one mission
It's
we did.
badass.
Just-
I took out 5 cops.
But just the one mission we did, we made $22,000, and then we did another mission where I think Zig got like $100 and something thousand.
No, that's what it said in that thing, but I only got like 5 grand.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I think that I don't think. Well, it may have been. That's how much damage it caused. That's not how much money
Exactly.
you were gonna get.
Because I was
Now that
getting
I think
awful
of it.
excited because I'm like, I'm going to get 130 grand. That's going to be great. And then I'm like, where'd my money go?
He got so
Gave me,
excited
like-
his glasses steamed up.
Yeah, it was like $4,900 is what I got out of that.
Well, I'm going to be showing up about the same time as I did today, tomorrow. Would you guys be interested in streaming that tomorrow?
You can.
Well, I'll stream it, but
I'm
would you
interested
guys be
in playing
interested
it.
in playing?
I'm interested in playing it. I don't know if I'll be streaming.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. And that might
Well
be it. That's one of those that I still tend to lean to. That's a Twitch only one.
Yeah.
That
would agree.
Because YouTube will
I don't-
beat the crap out
I
of
don't-
me and Zig for putting that up.
I don't
Right.
want my channel flagged, so.
Flagged hell, they'll nuke it.
Yeah. And there's new rules and stuff, and I'm not quite to the monetization point, but I want to be able to monetize all the past ones. So
When you get there, yeah.
when I get there.
No, but if
I-
you want to, or maybe maybe I need to. Well, not for tomorrow, but I've been thinking about setting up the Twitch and doing the dual with the restream like you do, anyways, and maybe that would be more the incentive to do that if we wanted to do that game a little more, to have it on that outlet.
Well, what I was thinking was if we're gonna do like games like, I mean, PUBG can, if we ever streamed it, could go on YouTube, but like Arma or
Arma's okay for YouTube.
Yeah.
or Grand Theft Auto, then definitely Twitch for that one. And I've been playing around with the idea of doing more Twitch. By more, I mean any.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. There's that.
By
I would like
more-
to.
By more, you mean setting up an account?
Yeah. Well, I have a Twitch viewer account. I just don't have a Twitch
Well, I do
streaming
too.
account.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, that's what I mean by more too.
I'm on there, and it's like I know I've got a few people watching. I've got 2 watching now, and I appreciate it. It's just I'm not getting any replay views yet. So they're either enjoying it so much during the first time that they don't watch it again, or I just don't have that many people subscribed to it yet. So I'm seriously considering doing some kind of subscription or follow drive just to try and bump it up, but I don't know if it'll get there.
Well,
so.
it seems like Twitch gives you more freedom when it comes to what you can do.
Yeah. But I don't want. I've got 90 some viewers now. I'm almost at 100 viewers on YouTube. So I'm not subscribers, viewers. You know, they've hit the button. So
I'll be right
I
back.
don't want to lose that at all.
No, totally. But the way that YouTube is cracking down on that stuff, you know,
And
that's
it's
just not. You got to be careful these days if you want to.
right. And
maybe it's different if your channel is established and you know what I mean. But for guys like us with small channels, you know, kind of maybe want to be careful with that.
BP got a letter explaining a few things, and because he's at a viewership amount, and it's like I understand where they're going with it and the reasons why they went with what they did, but it's like, no, I have no problem getting there, wanting to get there.
Wait, what?
To be honest,
You mean
from
from YouTube?
From YouTube, yeah, because of the letters stating, what can and cannot be, monetized due to language and stuff like that, because they're cracking down on some of that, which is, I get why they're doing it on there, because I'm assuming ads and companies pulled their ads because of what streams and videos they ended up on. They weren't, wanting to
want to be associated with that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And then it trickles back down, so they got to rebalance stuff. So maybe by the time it rebalances, I'll be at a point where maybe I'll reap some rewards. And at the same point, I'm getting. There are days, and to be honest, driving home today, and I was in a cranky mood. I'd rather be at home all day, playing games and having people watching it and supporting me doing it.
I gotta get
and I'll do it all flipping day if I had the support to do it all day.
Right.
And to be honest, my wife would even be completely fine with me doing that all day, every day at home.
Wow.
At least because she knows that I won't be out running amok in the real world.
Right.
It's not like I run amok and create a lot of havoc in the real world. But at the same point, being at home so that I don't is a good thing.
Well, YouTube has gone, corporate, and they're really pushing like subscription service and YouTube TV and all that kind of stuff. So they're, in a sense, really trying to clean up their image. Not that it was ever bad, but you know what I mean. That
if it's pristine and it goes down, that you want to get back to pristine.
Well, not that it was ever not pristine. It's just with all the corporatization of it now, and with the now they're only looking at those advertiser dollars. So and they're pushing the subscription service. They're making it YouTube TV, and they're wanting to be something that it's never been. So they're really, it's just going mainstream, and they, like everything that goes mainstream, then, they want it to be in that sort of friendly format, if you will.
All right, so I climbed.
That's the way I see it, I guess, anyhow.
I climbed up and to 18. And in that climb, I lost you guys a little bit. So your distance to COM is probably what, 3?
I'm on my way to ESL.
Or did you make? You're on. You just turned then.
Could be.
Okay. 136.
133, the ESL.
3. So you've gone to 15 nautical miles ahead of me instead of 7. So that's fine.
I can back off a little bit too.
No, that's fine. That's 15 nautical miles is not that. It's not that long of a distant time between it.
So anyhow, along that, maybe with YouTube going that route, then maybe it is time to start a Twitch channel, and that would be a place for that type of content, because it's fun playing that game so far.
As I choke over what I'm eating. Yes, I'm eating during the stream. Haha.
What a shocker.
Should we all
No,
of a sudden
I
jump
was
into
just thinking,
what's
hearing your
Moondog
pilot
eating?
die
Yeah,
after he...
yeah. I am thinking of BP wanted to do a big race on project cars. I think I'm going to do the thing and start to organize either a Saturday evening or a weeknight evening. You guys can be around for the weeknight evenings, because if this is the time we would normally do it anyways.
Yep.
But it's also at this time, it's already 3, 4 in the morning for some of them. So that's why I'm thinking it's going to have to be a Saturday late afternoon, which would be okay for us and good for them. But then it would have to mean we probably wouldn't fly that night.
That'd be all right.
So, just as a thought, as to something that
just when you're thinking about the date, let me know, because the schedule's kind of busy. So, like I won't be here this Saturday. So,
I'm thinking 2 or 3 weeks from Saturday. So this would be 1. The next week would be 2 or 3 for those that have project cars. And see if we can't get all of us to do.
That would be fun.
Yeah, a nice long race. That way we'd have time to make up for a couple medium length races. Something so that you have to figure pit stop strategy, stuff like that. A little more in depth than just racing around the track. Okay, so I'm back up to 222.
I'm at 215.
And 215. Ground speed, it says, is 279.
And then my ground speed's 281.
So you're just a hair faster than me. Okay. Draco's not going to let us know. Or
what?
Zig's not going to let us know what he's doing.
Oh, I'm like 224. I was like almost exactly what you were doing. I'm 224.
Yeah. Flight plan. Wait a minute. Not that one. That one. Flight plan. So we are on ESL, which is 130 nautical miles, and then we've got the next big one, which is 187. It said this was a 2-hour flight, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
And we're already an hour in.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like we're getting very far though, but
I mean, we just did like 160 nautical miles or so, 140. If I do this and go out, let's see, departure time was 120. And departure time was 120. What is current time?
My current time is 2:14.
2:14. So we haven't actually been in the air for not even an hour yet.
No.
Okay. Just seems like we've been in the air for quite a long ways. All right. All right. Let's see. Wind speed 32 knots. Wind headwind 4 knots. Okay.
My wind speed is 36 with a headwind of 14.
Headwind of 14. I'm down 2,000 feet and have a better headwind.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
It's not bad.
But I'm up higher, so even though I have a higher headwind, air is thinner.
Yeah.
Not to pull you away from what you're talking about, but as we normally do with the Monkey Show and talk about other games than what you're playing, have you guys had any problems with that add animal feed mod that I did on the server?
No.
Absolutely none, because we haven't played it in about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't had anything yet.
Okay.
No.
All right. I was thinking about it the other day, putting it up somewhere.
We have used it. We haven't had any issues with it.
Oh, you didn't want me to put it up and charge for it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Just make sure I get a kickback.
I was thinking about giving you a half a penny for every 1,000 downloads.
Nice. Hey, I can do that.
Well, if you decide to put it up somewhere, let me know the link, because I know Ian Robson was looking for a mod that did that.
Oh, okay.
So there is interest in it. So
Yeah, because he had done a little modification on a map to make it so he could do that, but he's not much of a modder, so
more people will want.
I mean, especially with seasons mod and everything, the way grass goes bad, that's something that's really needed.
Yep.
I haven't been much checking. Just been playing tiny legends.
Is he cutting out for anybody else?
Yes, he's cutting out real bad. His internet is getting ready to implode upon itself.
Okay, I hear you now.
Okay.
He was doing a moondog.
Not everything is doing a moondog. There's way too many doing a moondog.
Yes, it is. Everything
don't
is
poke the
a
bear.
moondog.
Stop poking the bear.
The bear will fight back.
So, was I cutting out on you or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know what all you caught, but I was thinking about. Okay, gotcha.
So we got every word.
Well, I was just thinking, I haven't looked at putting it up anywhere, but I was contemplating putting it up on ModHub or on PCSG. I was leaning more toward ModHub, just because more people would have access to it that way. And I don't know that I can put it up in both places.
I don't know anything about
depending
that.
upon where you put it, I don't know. If you put it up, someone might end up putting it up somewhere else anyways.
Right. Yeah. So
Roy would probably maybe be to talk to about that, because he's put Nibby Farm up on different places over the years, I'm sure. So
right.
Which is a good way to plug. Check out other people in the Monkey Show, check out Kev Leroy, Map Maker Extraordinaire, Newbie Farms, if you're interested in it.
Yes. Excellent
PC,
map.
But if you do put it
what's
somewhere,
the website? PCG?
PCSG.
yeah, that one.
Yeah. He would be the one to talk to about that because he kind of knows.
Yeah, between those two, they might have more
Right.
input than us on what would be a good idea for you.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Is somebody
But if you put it
sharpening
up-
a knife?
No, I'm eating. Do you want to play What's Moondog Eating?
It sounded like you were sharpening it. It sounded like somebody was sharpening a knife. I'm like, what the hell?
it did
Yeah.
sound like that. I'm
It
not gonna
did.
lie. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
Okay, so there's a
Travis,
clue. It sounds like a knife sharpening, but it's not.
I was gonna say, wow, we poked the bear that bad. He's sharpening a knife.
he's gonna show up at your door with his knife. But yeah, if you put it up somewhere, share the link, because I would share that with Ian, because I know at least a while back when I was watching, he had modified that on county line map.
Yeah,
so
that county line map. Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of what got me started. Is
Yeah,
thinking about how to do that. And just, I saw that. And I'm like, okay, that would be really cool.
well, if you subscribe to him and watch him, I'm just, I didn't know if you watched him or not, but
I am subscribed. Yeah.
Ian was probably one of the first YouTube channels I started watching. Probably like Ian and BP and Farmer Beavis were
Right.
the three like farm sim type videos YouTube channels that I started watching. So
Right.
I've been a subscriber a long time to Ian's.
Yeah. I just subscribed to him.
Oh really?
Like, just a few weeks ago. It
I
wasn't
haven't-
very long.
I haven't watched as much recently, other than till Seasons came out. I was watching the County Line one.
Yeah.
It used to when I was playing a lot. When I was playing single player a lot, he had a lot of tutorials on how to use course play
Right.
and stuff like that. So it was always pretty informative watching. And so
Yeah.
Zig, you're having an issue with your plane.
I am.
Yeah, your
Yes.
props aren't turning.
You're- There's
Yeah,
no
they are.
props turning.
That's an
Um,
issue with your guys' computer.
You're kick. It's a kick-ass glider though. You're at 20,000 feet flying that fast.
Nose is pointed down and it's a DC-6, so
You need to refresh your screen.
it's,
I gotta let the dog in.
but if I look at Draco's, he's got the C97 and its nose is pointed slightly down,
Yeah.
but at least its
your
props
props
are
aren't turning either. I'm watching Draco's stream, and his props are not turning.
Well, no, I jumped over to, that's the DC-6. That's, if you're looking at my stream now, that's him flying. That's his plane. Then now that's Draco's plane.
Okay, well, I'm watching Draco's stream.
You're watching Draco's stream. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now
You're
I'm
watching
looking-
you're watching his stream. All right.
He asked me to go over and check something out, and I didn't flip back.
Okay, fair enough.
He felt,
Bob's
bad.
still up here.
He felt bad for him.
There. I was
harassing.
accommodating my pal Draco. There, now I'm watching Moondog stream. Okay, now I'm done watching it. I'm gonna go watch Zig's stream. So I can say I watched all three of your streams.
Well, that's good because we all need the views.
And I'm gonna give Zig a like. I'll think about you.
There's that Missouri kinship,
Dang, Skippy. All right,
Further
I'll
east
give
from
you
a
all three
Missouri,
a like.
the least likelihood of getting a like.
Well, Moondog, you've already got 2 likes. I don't know if I should give you another one. All right, I will. I'm telling you, I have been in a mood today. This morning, I was not very pleasant to this morning at work. This afternoon, I kind of told my boss and his boss what I thought about some things.
Yeah, but you're
That's-
from
that's
Missouri, so
really
that's like the Canada of the United States. So even when you're mean, you still sound nice.
Yeah, well, you know,
I don't know about
I
that.
tried to do it in a polite way, but you know, get my point across.
You know, my wife did that not too long ago. She went and told they had one of these, survey things, how do you like your job?
Right.
Rate certain stuff. And she filled it out honestly. And you're like, you didn't say that. You didn't. She goes, yeah, I did. Would you like to go I even signed my name to it. They're like, huh. She ended up getting a raise increase. And
Hey, nice.
like 3 days later, she got a raise increase. And she goes, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe they haven't looked at it yet. How do I get it back?
Yeah. I've been where I work for 15 years as a snowtrooper.
Wow.
And I've moved around to a few different jobs, but I worked for one guy for 9 years, and he and I are still really good friends. Actually, and I didn't realize this until, within the last year. So, I don't know if you know, but I had cancer. In 2008, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer, and my boss at that time came and sat with my wife at the hospital for my entire surgery, and I did not know that until recently. So he and I are still really good friends, but they all know that I don't hold anything back. I'll do it politely, but you know exactly where I stand on stuff and everything, and I've always found that has served me better to be forthcoming and straight up with people rather than hem-haw around and kiss butt. I just don't go with that well. So,
like I said, Missouri is the Canada of the United States. Everybody's nice
Okay.
even when they're trying to be mean.
Well, yeah, okay.
We'll go with that. They'll go with that. They'll go with that, yeah.
I'm cool with it if Zig's cool with it.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
How far do we have to go on this thing? All right. We're down to less than 70 nautical miles. Till the next turn. Zig's off Draco's off somewhere, probably that way with following. Or are you still following with
I'm in
course
line
with
I'm in line with Zig, but I'm about 6.5 miles to his 9.
Okay. So you're sort of following our course that we have laid in, but not the active sky course.
Well, I can't because none of the VORs match, and when I put in the frequencies, nothing comes up.
Might be updated active sky with current ones, and ours are not.
Well, even with
The nav data.
even the in-game stuff, when I put it in, nothing comes up.
Okay. Well, maybe they knew you were coming and didn't turn it on, or maybe the Aborigines aren't down there with their fires.
They're not
with the
communicating
firefly, with
And-
fireflies
Wow.
helping direct you. I did
And-
watch Apollo or what was the right stuff. The Aborigines know how to.
Either that,
Yeah.
or maybe they all know I'm a badass pilot, and I can get wherever I need to be.
It's possible.
Don't hurt your arm there, Draco.
They're not playing their. They're not playing their dirigidy dues in the current
Right.
key.
The key of E flat major.
That's the people's key.
I'm kind of flying right along the coast almost.
When I forget who it was, but one of the blues artists that used to come through at the club I worked at, National Touring Artist, he would always say that something. He'd be like, "We're gonna play this one in the key of," well, I don't even know what it was, B flat or whatever. And he's like, "You know what? B flat is the people's key.
Nice.
That's the people. We're gonna play one in the people's key."
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Alright, I gotta figure this out. I'm guessing it's something in a container because of the way he's scraping around.
Well,
No,
in
that's
a container. That's good. Yeah. Okay.
He's scraping across the plate. He's like getting every last little. He's
No.
one step away from licking the plate.
I was gonna say, no, that would either be like a screeching sound, or you'd hear a lot of licking.
The name
Maybe.
is Moondog. That doesn't mean I'm actually a dog and going to lick the plate. Okay?
Make the sound again.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if it's on a paper plate, you could be licking it and shoving it around the floor, for all I know.
Oh gosh! All right.
I mean, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, Draco and Zig, but the dog on Dallin Farm, VP nicknamed it Moondog. So Moondog wasn't there, so he didn't have the chance to oppose that.
It's a plastic plate. That's what it is. It's
No,
like
it's some type of plastic Tupperware container.
nah.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound that hollow.
Well, you guys are working on the device, but have you figured out what it is?
Or if he's
no.
fancy like me, it's an old Cool Whip bowl.
I prefer the country crocs.
Awesome. I can't tell you how many times my mother would send me home with food in a cooler container when I was going to school or whatever. Oh heck, even now, who am I kidding? She still does it for Thanksgiving or whatever. I just live across the street from her.
For my grandma, it was she would send cookies home, chocolate chip cookies in a Crisco cardboard
right.
with the it's like kind of like a cardboardish can, but had the plastic lid that snapped on the top. It had the metal ring at the bottom and the metal ring at the top, and then the rest was all cardboard.
Oh yeah.
But that's like, my grandmother, she used to say, go put you some food in the oleo container. I'm like,
Yeah. Yep.
and for those of you who are way too young to know what oleo is, that's what was
Fat.
before margarine.
Right.
That's fat.
My granddad, he had those old snuff cans, and that's what we would put our fishing worms in to go fishing out at the ponds. And we'd go there. He'd grab an old empty snuff can, and we'd go fill it up with worms.
Yeah, my grandfather used to. We used to use the old oil cans. He cut the top off.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, we're old.
Oh, we'd go picking blackberries and stuff, and so Grandma would break out the old spritz bottle filled with diesel, and we'd spray that on our legs.
Yep.
The diesel? What, to keep the bugs off?
Yep. Instead of
we never
bug
did that
spray.
one.
It works really well, really good, especially against mosquitoes and chiggers.
Yep.
I'll be damned.
Just like if you ever get chiggers, bacon grease is the best damn thing to put on them.
Not if you have a dog.
Depends on if it starts to itch. Come here and lick this.
What if you are a dog?
Well, then you're going to be licking your leg an awful lot.
I wasn't going to go there. I was going to say you're going to be licking yourself. Most dogs can lick their balls.
Can you do that on a couch, or do you fall off? I'm just wondering. Because I can't, I fall off. So.
Oh, God.
No, he's not in my chat. he's a moderator too, so I could still get rid of him. Time him out, anyways.
Hey, BP's already threatened to do that to me, so.
If we keep laughing like that, my wife's going to be banging on the wall again.
Shut up, we're trying to sleep in here.
You're having too much fun.
Yeah.
Shut up, quit talking about Moondog licking himself.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, if she ever heard that, just imagine the video she'd make.
That right there made it all worth it when we pop it in. That didn't sound the
Oh, look,
best.
there's an airport down there. Just
Let's get this over with, please. Get this guy out of here.
all right.
Oh.
Just to slightly change it, but leave you where you were falling off the couch. My wife was watching the kitten she was watching TV. The kitten had fallen asleep on the TV stand right in front of the TV. And then the cat rolled over and fell off the stand and landed on the floor. And got up and looked and had that half look of, I did that, and where am I at?
Yeah.
And, oh, I meant to do that.
Don't worry, I'm fine. It was intentional.
Right. So, yeah. Cats do fall, but don't fall gracefully.
It has happened.
Yeah.
They do not always land on their feet.
No. You guys make your turn yet then?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm at 28 nautical miles.
I'm at 13.
So I've closed up a little bit.
And then we're going to cross the water, I guess, it looks like.
Yep. Yep. Over to the great island of Tasmania, where you will find the Tasmanian devil, evil sidekick to Bugs Bunny.
I wouldn't say he was a sidekick.
What would you call an adversary?
Yes.
Sidekick? Okay.
Acquaintance.
An
Acquaintance.
acquaintance. Who just
Now that you
happens to
mention
want
it-
to eat you.
That does sound a little bit like a Kool-Aid, or like a Cool Whip container.
Saying. And I'm guessing it's some sort of pasta.
I'm just...
No, it's not. It has.
It's been
give you
empty
that.
for 5 minutes at least.
I know.
Shit.
Sounds
No.
like he's actually trying to eat the container.
I'm not sure how much he's going to get out of there anymore.
I'll give you this much. It has peaches in it.
Fruit
Peach
salad?
cobbler?
Peach cobbler and was stated in, what was it? Fruit salad?
Fruit cocktail, I'm gonna guess.
You want to hazard a guess there, Travis?
Well, I was going to go with apple cobbler, but that peach cobbler, whatever, but it got taken, so. With ice cream.
Well, I just finished off my container of original peach yogurt.
Peach yogurt. Okay.
How
That
big
makes
was that
sense.
damn container?
It was
How
a
big was the
gallon.
container?
It was a gallon.
The 2 pound, 32 ounce container.
It's the family size container.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where you would have it for like 3 or 4 days. I had it just now.
3 or 4 minutes.
And I kept cleaning the side off. That's why you kept
Well,
hearing scraping the side. Yeah.
Well, if all of a sudden he sounds muffled or like there's an echo, it's because he's got his head in there.
Right.
It's stuck on him. Face.
Like a raccoon with a jug on its head.
Oh, I want to see it. I want to
You want to
see
see it?
it. I want to see his head stuck in it. Okay, so
My
I got
head's not going to get
funny.
stuck in it. My head's
I
not
have a-
going to
I
get
have a-
stuck in it. No.
I have a
not
funny
gonna happen.
story for you because it pertains to dogs and to food plates, utensils, stuff. And this is a true story, and I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm not trying to be mean. This is a really true story. It happened to me back when I was a kid. My grandparents took my brother and I down to Monterrey, Mexico, and we were building a church down there for one of our outreach people. And so we were there, and we had gone up into the mountains, really remote, you know, just what you would think of people carrying water and that kind of thing in buckets. And just nasty water and everything. But the mayor of this little village had us over for dinner one night, and we were talking. And when I say we were talking, we had an interpreter. And so they were telling a story about how, their plates and dishes, they're as clean as soap and water can get them. And, we were thinking, well, that's pretty good for being on a really remote location and that kind of thing. And so we're sitting there, and after dinner, just kind of talking, and the lady of the house comes in and starts whistling, and 2 dogs come walking in named Soap and Water and lick the plates clean. She put them away. That is a true story.
As clean as soap and water can get them. Oh my God. Okay.
True story. I laugh every time I think about that.
Zig, what's your heading?
4.
177 maybe. That sound right? Yes, 177.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep.
So you guys have made your turn just now.
Just now.
Okay. Gained on you some. Yeah, it stays for me. Heading's 177 from this waypoint.
Hey, T-Mox Pride. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Hopefully you haven't been sitting there crying from the laughing from
I
soap
hope he
and
has
water.
been. Yeah.
Soap and water cleaning the plates.
One of those memories that you get and you'll never forget it. It still brings a smile to your face.
Well, thanks for checking out the stream. I got a little bit of, I don't have the best connection going to YouTube tonight. So sorry about a little bit of buffering if you get it.
Well, I haven't noticed too much on my end from my 2 streams.
Knock on wood.
Yeah,
I don't know what the deal is, but it's like my deal, like your 1-year deal that you get like on the internet or whatever ran out, and it went up like $15 a month, and I'm like, and at the same time, it seems like I don't know how to know whether it's just YouTube or whether it's the internet, but
Right.
it's aggravating me because I'm paying more and it's sucking, so I don't know what the.
Well, if you look at OBS, how many in the lower right hand it says KB and then with a /S, how many kilobytes per second are you pushing through?
Anywhere from about 33.
Okay. And what do you have it set at? You remember your settings?
I thought I had it down to 25, so I don't know why it's bouncing all over the place, really. So
mine's fluctuating too, but I think I have mine set at 50 and I'm pushing through.
Set at 50?
Not 50, 5,000. And I have it set somewhere, and it's hovering right around like 51, 52. Every now and then it'll drop down to 49.
Well, I'm scared to touch anything now since we're in the middle of the stream, but I thought I had set that down to 2,500, and then that's when I started like not really having any problems. Like I have dropped some frames, but less than 1%, which is pretty good for me.
Right.
I mean, my CPU's running at 60 to 65%, but some of that might be because I'm flying the Dash 8 is a little heavier on the CPU, because it has its own flight physics deal, you know what I mean?
Right.
That runs up in addition to FSX and then running NextSky or
I wouldn't discredit the fact that you also have Orbix, which pounds really hard on the CPU too.
Yeah, not too bad though.
Because remember, the graphics cards don't do a whole lot of work with
Yeah, I know.
FSX.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. It says it's pushing that much information, so why is my my stream health on red? Because it's clearly getting enough.
Well, that means that OBS is sending it. It doesn't mean that your internet is handling it all.
Well, that's true. So I don't know how you can test that, I guess.
You can always do a speed test later on.
Yeah, but those always come up okay. I mean, I only have a 5 meg upload, and I always get that. And I don't think I have an option to get any more than that, to be honest. I called, at least not through my current provider. Not through Charter.
What's your next waypoint? Mine is DPO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that tight? Was that someone sneezing there?
It was almost a sneeze.
It was almost a sneeze? Okay.
Yeah, both my hands were, one was on the keyboard, one was on the mouse, and I didn't have one for my mute button, so it was a, oh shit.
So,
Well, because there.
So you want to buy this game, but you don't have a good PC. Well, you don't really have to have a stellar PC to run it, to be quite honest.
You don't even need a stellar graphics card, because I only have a 760, and it seems to be, graphic-wise, pretty good.
Everybody has to remember, this game was made back in 2010, I believe.
9 even, wasn't it?
No, 10.
Yeah.
So, so you have to think about how were the computers back in 2010 compared to how computers are now. They were basically toasters.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you have anything made within like the last 7-8 years, you can probably run it. No problem.
The only thing that you'd want to make sure you have enough of is the RAM on the computer.
Well, remember, it only uses 2
Even
gigs
that's
of
limited.
RAM.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying if you're running then Active Sky, and then adding, the other stuff, that's where you'll want to make sure you have enough RAM for everything to run.
But still, 16 should be more than enough, because that's what I have in mind.
Oh, I don't think I have that much.
Yeah.
I might be running 8. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know what's in this machine.
And if you're not doing any streaming or anything like that, you can get away with, a locked quad-core processor. If you are going to do streaming,
I don't even have a quad core.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some people say, if you're going to be streaming, you want to have more cores or something like that. I don't see that being a necessity, because I think you do have a quad core, or do you have a dual core?
I think it's a dual.
You have a dual core, but it's with hyper threading.
I don't know, Draco. That's way too. You're nerding out a little bit there.
Jesus. Anyway,
I'd have to look it up and tell you what it is, because I can't remember.
Anyway,
It's an i3.
Any i3, i5, or i7 made within like the past 5 years will run this thing with no problems.
Yep, because I have an i3 made in the last 5 years. Now I do have a gaming machine. It's an Alienware. It's not a high-end one, but I don't. My graphics card's only like a 745 or something like that. But this game doesn't rely on your graphics card, so it's really all about your processor.
And it's funny, out of all the games we've ever played, that I play, my graphics card fans have never once turned on, and my CPU has never gotten warm until I started playing Ark and Grand Theft Auto 5. Then my GPUs actually started being pushed.
Really?
Yeah. And even then, it wasn't getting pushed hard. It was just warming up.
I need to clean mine.
Yeah, I gotta go through with a pipe cleaner, clean off my radiator, and then push some compressed air through.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
I need to call my computer guys and catch up with them and ask them a few things, because for some reason my hard drive seems to be running and running and running and running more when it loads up initially, and it'll just keep running. And then last night when we were playing Grand Theft, it was pegged at 100% on usage. So I don't know what's going on with that. See if they can't give me an answer, and then I need to plan on a couple other issues.
Well, before you do that though, I'll hop into Grand Theft Auto sometime, maybe tomorrow, and take a look, and see if mine does the same thing or not. Because I know when I was trying to load into a multiplayer, I could hear my
well, this
my
is
hard drive
even
kicking on.
right, but I'm just saying when it initially loads up, it's just from off. Going through stuff, it's just loading and loading and loading forever, and I don't know if it's the free antivirus that I have, that, what is it, Avera?
It could be constantly running in the background.
Yeah, and it's one of those things I want to leave it there until I'm done making sure I have everything that I want to put in this thing, and then I'm going to the same websites that you are for the planes.
Yeah.
They're pretty safe. And, I'm not getting anything downloaded from any of the farming websites. Why? Because I'm going to the server after someone else has downloaded it. So, I'm not even using this to go really surfing the web for anything.
Yeah, well, my desktop, I don't use it to surf the web. I don't use it to go to, like Facebook or crap like that. The closest thing is, streaming for YouTube, or I might watch a Twitch video while I'm doing something on here. But
you're not doing anything where you would be causing you to worry about getting diseases on it, So
no, my computer doesn't go anywhere to get the virtual herpes.
Yeah,
mine does.
Oh man,
that's what my gaming machine is for.
Is to get herpes?
Well, no, it's just it is what it is. It's my work one that is the one that I don't. That's why I don't play. It's the better computer, and that's why I don't play games on it really, because I'm scared downloading mods and stuff. It's got important shit on it.
Right, and that's the one that you want. You almost need a third computer for.
But I still go all over the internet on that one. I mean, do all kinds of stuff on that one. But
if you're smart about where you go, you should never really worry about viruses, and then make sure that
I always have the
opening shit
antivirus on. No.
Well, my laptop is my daily driver. It's what I use for day-to-day stuff. This is just for games and streaming.
Mine gets used for everything.
You guys don't have any clouds at all either. It is clear out here, isn't it?
I got a big.
I got some.
I got clouds coming. My 12. We're gonna be flying into.
You're coming up. You're coming up to clouds, but right now it's like clear. I mean, I've just got nothing back here.
Yeah, I can look out. I can see little islands.
Yeah. Timuk says he has 6 gig of RAM and a GTX 960.
960.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
then for
depending
this,
on his CPU, he should have no problems.
Do you know what CPU you have? Do you have a i3, a i5, or something like that?
You guys' ground speed's still about 284.
Ground speed? Mine's 3. My ground speed 313.
Mine's 302.
You guys are going to be there long before me then.
My
Pick
airspeed
up
is
the pace.
228.
My airspeed's
I've got it.
216.
I've got it pegged right now. I can't go any faster.
Yeah, it's because we're higher. We have less air to push through.
There's friction, yeah.
Yeah, and I came down to 14.
You know what? You know what I just remembered? I actually have a copy of an older copy of X-Plane that I need to try and find, because there was actually one where you could take a rocket off on Mars, and I'd like, I can find that. Yeah, it's old and probably nobody watch it, but I'd like to make a stream, do a stream of that. It was like X-Plane or something or other. I don't remember. I think I got it in like 2013. No. 2011.
2011. Okay.
It's about time for me to go refill my beer. I don't know if it got my VNAV in there. I'm not seeing. There's a circle here, but I can't tell if it says top of descent on it. It's after LT, but before HB, but that doesn't look like very much.
Yeah. Well,
Time to drop 15,000.
It sounds to me like you've had too many beers when you're talking about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
You haven't had enough beers. That's the problem. my
Well,
friend.
that you know, that could be it.
That was always my response when I used to drink.
Oh, there it is.
They
Top
go-
of descent.
Somebody go, I think you've had too much. I'd be like, I don't think you've had enough.
You think you've had enough?
We're just not on the same plane, man.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you have an i7 2600? Oh, you're fine, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're,
Oh my
you're
gosh.
more than fine.
Go,
Yeah.
Good grief, go get the game. That's 3 times what I got. Well, I don't know if it is, but I got an i3. It's twice as much. You're 2 levels ahead. Wait till it's on sale though, because you can get a really good deal on it. I only paid $7.50
Yeah.
for the game.
Yeah, the i7 2600K has 8 megabytes of cache and 3.8 gigahertz.
His runs at 3.4. It says.
Yeah, it's Sandy Bridge, so it's like the. I think it was the one right before mine, mine or two before mine, something like that.
I know he nerded out again.
he does it occasionally.
He
you know?
does. It happens when you start talking CPUs and stuff.
But I'm knowledgeable about it.
I'm not saying you're not.
Yeah. No.
Just saying you left the rest of us common folk way behind. When you talk about Sandy Bridge and 2 generations before yours.
Yes, 2 generations before mine. So it came out about 3 years before mine did. But he should have no issues with this game on it.
I would guess not.
He could even play Grand Theft Auto on it with no problems with what he's got.
Well, yeah, I play Grand Theft Auto on mine.
The only thing I would keep away from it is Crisis and Ark.
Project Cars.
Oh,
too.
you can run Arc on that.
Yeah, probably could
Oh.
even run Project Cars on it.
It runs on my kid's laptop, and they don't have that.
Well, not the CPU so much. I'm thinking GPU because it's a. Is it a video memory? It is a hog when it comes to video memory.
We're all using the Steam Edition. It'll go on sale for cheap though. It'll go on sale for. It goes on sale more often for about $12.50, but I got it for $7.50 because I didn't think I'd like it. I went ahead and took a chance.
He's like, I ain't gonna like this game, but Zig and Moondog have it, so we're gonna. I'll see, and then for the next 2 weeks, Zig's on. You guys want to play? You guys want to fly? You guys want to fly? You guys want to fly?
Why is
Where
it
we're
you
flying.
can't get my name right?
Where are we flying? It's all right because he's talking about you. But when he's talking about me, he calls me you. He's
Yeah.
he's
So-
like your grandma. He has to just rattle through all the names of the grandkids till she gets to the right
So
one.
if he's interested, Walmart PC, Walmart has it for $12.99. It's the boxed edition, but there's no difference between the boxed and the Steam really. For $12.99.
There you go. I don't even know what it is on Steam right now.
$24.99.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, if you wait, if you pay attention, put it on your wish list, it won't be long. It'll be on sale again because it's been on sale 3 times since I got it like 3 months ago.
It'll be on sale, and then where was the other one? Hobart. What's
Huh?
that other site that?
Oh, Humble Bundle? I don't think they. I don't
yeah.
think that's on there though. Because it's
No.
that's
Okay.
that's a specific Steam edition. I don't know that that game's on there, but
Okay.
But for
but yeah, the Humble store has other games on sale too.
Oh, that was Project Cars that we got from
That
there.
was Project Cars we got on there for like $12.
But Steam does have a bundle, the Steam Edition and Fair Dinkum Flights add-on twin pack for $28.48. It's 25% off.
Okay, I'm going for
Refreshments.
yeah.
Can you?
I got a refill and unfill. If you know
You
what I
got a
mean.
refill and unfill. Can you bring me a candy bar when you come back?
I'll bring you 2 of them. How's that?
All right. Thank you.
He'll even hook you up with them.
I got to counterbalance all that good yogurt. Now I got to get a candy bar.
Right, yeah.
See, actually, everyone hears me eating a lot often on the stream. Okay, that's my thing, I guess.
Yep.
But am I eating junk food most of the time? No.
You eat McDonald's quite a bit.
Okay, that's the work. You know, I'm not eating pretzels or I'm not eating junk food. I mean, candy and stuff.
Bars,
Well,
yeah.
I'm not eating that often. I'm eating actual food, and then I've even got dessert in there, and I eat actually too much dinner and can't eat dessert unless it's pumpkin pie, and then
Then all bets are off.
yes, dinner is the pumpkin pie.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me. I have banana pudding with vanilla wafers.
Ooh, that sounds
It's
good.
a good thing you didn't say that while my wife was standing close enough to hear, because then you wouldn't.
Mm.
I love banana pudding with vanilla wafers.
Wife and I like to go to like Golden Corral, and she'll go back for seconds and thirds on that.
Yep.
She'll even actually
Chocolate
wait for
mousse
the new-
pudding.
Oh, if you ever
No,
go
not-
to Golden Corral, the one thing to stay away from is the chocolate fountain.
Oh yeah,
Don't never go near that thing.
we've actually seen the kids up there sticking their hand in there and licking, and then licking.
Oh,
their
yeah.
hand. Yeah, no.
Last
No
time I was
double
there, I
dipping
expected
eggs.
to see somebody pulling the Homer Simpson, just sticking their head in there drinking.
Okay, so I finally got into the cloud cover. So are we going to actually, let's see here, if we do this, will we actually have precipitation or anything down there?
Yes. I'm looking right now. I'm gonna go with yes, probably.
Yeah, well, this is range 100. I mean, I can see you guys on the map. You're not that far ahead of me.
Yeah, I can see Zig. and then you're right behind Zig.
Yeah. Yeah, I get down to 20 nautical miles so I can see precipitation. There's just none yet. We're just in cloud cover right close.
You know what other dessert I love, but I only get it during the holidays. Is I love
Pumpkin pie.
Oh,
Pecan
of course,
pie.
pumpkin pie. I can't eat pumpkin pie. I'm allergic to tree
Pumpkin?
nuts and peanuts.
Tree nuts.
Yeah.
You can't do pecan pie either.
Nope, I love pecan pie. Last time I had it was when I lived down in Georgia, and we went got fresh pecans right off a tree.
Oh yeah.
Draco's allergic to nuts.
Why is he hanging out with us then?
I don't know.
Wonder he's not dead.
Draco, I need a mailing address for you. I want to send you a Christmas gift. I want to send you some.
What, you're gonna send me a picture of your nuts?
No, I'm gonna I mean, I know you're after that operation and all that, but you know, that's what
Oh my
I'm already
gosh.
spoken for. But no, I was gonna send you some peanut M&Ms.
Anyway,
Other snack foods are available.
Yeah.
anyway, I love chocolate cream pie with whipped cream and
yeah.
bananas and a banana slice of banana on top.
Yeah. You give me a good coconut cream pie. I'd go to town on that too.
See, I hate coconut because it tastes like
Yeah.
how suntan lotion smells.
Well, see, and I'm the other one. I know the coconut smell, and I don't mind coconut. And then I smell the coconut, and I just start to drool. So
Yeah. German chocolate.
Oh well, that's different.
Jeez.
That's something different. That doesn't.
See, I love German chocolate cake. I just don't like it with coconut.
Yeah.
Just like I'll eat
Then
carrot
it's
cake.
not
Like,
German chocolate cake. It's just chocolate cake,
it's a little darker and a little richer.
and it does have that other gooey stuff
Yeah.
that the coconut's mixed up with.
Yeah.
Just like I absolutely love carrot cake. I just can't eat carrot cake with peanuts on the outside or whatever nuts they
Yeah.
use.
I think there's possibly only one kind of dessert I wouldn't eat, and that's probably a fruitcake.
I'll eat a fruit cake if it's soaked in bourbon.
But then you're just sucking it dry. So
The nuts? Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Why are you talking about sucking
he-
somebody's nuts dry?
he was talking about.
I
fruit.
wasn't.
I thought he was talking about, fruits and fruit nuts.
I got confused. I didn't know what you guys were talking about anymore.
So I know that I'm using up my RAM because when I jump back to the inside view, not all my gauges and stuff pop in right away. I gotta wait for it to load up the interior.
See, mine's just the opposite. I can pop inside and everything loads up fine. But when I go outside, if I haven't been outside recently, I have to wait for the skin to load.
Current location, 2/3 of the way to Tasmania, between Melbourne and Australia and Tasmania. Now, I actually asked my wife about this morning because I told her where we were at and where we were flying from and what she thought, ideas. And she goes, well, okay. She goes, you do know that flight 370 from Malaysia left Kuala Lumpur on its way to Beijing and never was found again. I'm like, okay. So that was one of the reasons why I decided we're not flying out of Malaysia. Let's jump over here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And actually, then another plane left out of Kuala Lumpur and crashed in the Philippines, I believe.
So, I mean, it's bad. We've had enough luck, bad luck at times trying to fly as it is. Although, would we get more views if we flew out of somewhere and was never seen again?
How
Maybe.
could they see something if we were never seen?
I know. That's as I say that.
It's a paradox.
Yeah. Why do I have Dr. Brown all of a sudden going, Marty, it's a time paradox?
Because you're the movie guy, that's why.
Yeah.
How close are you to your turn, Zig?
27 miles.
I thought so, because I finally got to pick up some, a couple of VOR channels. And
27. I'm 51.
Why is your plane so slow tonight?
because he's 12,000 feet below us.
Oh.
I'm at 14,000. I did come up to 18. I was almost keeping up with you guys, but then I dropped down a little bit again. Try and catch up to speed, and then you guys pulled away again, so.
I haven't even touched my throttle.
I haven't touched my throttle since I hit cruising.
Yeah. I'm just,
Which is what you're supposed to do. Mine's been pegged 100% on props and throttle.
Just what you're not supposed to be doing.
No, but I'm all in the green. I'm safe in the green. Actually, we'll pull it up there. See, ITT. We're just over 7.
Look, right to our 11 o'clock. In that hole in the clouds,
Torque
that's Tasmania.
Torque is good. Prop
11
RPM
o'clock.
is
Torque good.
at the top. The torque is good.
Oh.
It's at
I don't see a hole in the
1972.
clouds.
Well, you're also about 6 miles to
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
I've got Tasmania down there. No, that's clouds, sorry.
You can't tell the difference between land and clouds.
From the angle I was looking at, it had a little bit of a green to it, so I thought this is
Thing-
land, but no, it
Things
was...
you don't want to hear your pilot say.
Is that a cloud or is that land? Oh, put your gears down and stop your engine. Let's find out. Only Moondog could land on a cloud.
That'd be one heck of an interesting stream, wouldn't it? If I could land on the cloud.
Well, the way Moondog tells it, he's the only one that can do any landing at all. So
Mega Mass, good morning. What simulator is this? This is Flight Sim Steam Edition, and I am in a Beechcraft King Air 200B from Flight 1.
Good morning. Where's he at? Where
Good
you
morning.
at?
Could be Western Europe.
Probably
Or, sorry,
closer to
Eastern
Europe.
Yeah, Germany,
Poland,
Poland.
Ukraine,
Could even be further east than that.
Russia.
Definitely.
Now you're getting
But
away.
that would be late. That would be late morning. So, Mega Mass, where are you from? If you don't mind, at least giving that out. Hey, welcome to the stream. .36 nautical miles from my next waypoint. Ah, there's land between the clouds. You can see it.
Oh, I see it now too. Yes,
Right
that hole
there.
in the clouds there is Tasmania.
Well, no, the hole in the cloud is not Tasmania.
The
Through the
ground that
hole-
you see through the hole in the ground is Tasmania. Good dog.
Okay. Well, see, he's saying morning because he's in southern Indiana, which is technically past midnight, so it is morning. All right.
Okay.
Granted, very technical answer. Yeah.
Indiana guys.
Technically, if I lived about 20 miles to the east, I'd be saying more.
You know what? You need to move.
You
need to be. You got to be eastern in that. I mean, we've already got the central time zone used up with Travis and Zig, so you got to move a little bit. Well, no, you need to move further west.
The hell I do.
BP and I have got eastern. Zig and Travis have central. You got to be mountain or western time zone.
Wait a minute. Why do I have to move? Why can't one of them?
They're older.
Make it. There you go. Seniority.
Seniority.
Making
Hey Dan,
my turn-
hello. How are you doing?
Making my turn to LT.
Where are we all
Just made
located?
mine.
Well, you've just sort of gotten the synapses of that as I read this. Yeah, it's Zig's in Indiana.
No.
Western.
So,
Drake
no.
goes
West-
in Indiana.
All right, let me start. Shut up. Let me start again. Draco's in Western Indiana.
Eastern.
Zig,
Eastern.
Eastern? Okay, I thought you were
Well,
Western.
in northwest Indiana, southeast Chicago, whatever.
Okay. Zig is in, well, close enough to Festus,
I'm in St.
Missouri.
Louis.
He's
St.
close.
Louis area.
He's close
southern
to
is St. Louis, and then Travis, who you hear in the background, he's not flying with us because he's special that way. He's from Missouri also.
Not-
Uncle.
not
Canada,
as
the
close
United
to St. Louis.
States.
Yeah. And then
Just like
And then,
good
yeah.
boys.
Texas Texas long haul there in chat. Now he's in Texas, south of Dallas. So
Wouldn't it be ironic if his name was Texas Longhorn, he was from New York City?
no, he's long haul, not Longhorn.
Yeah. Read it carefully.
I'm not even in the chat. I thought he was talking about. I didn't know he was talking
No.
about Dan.
No, I was talking about Dan.
Then say
All
Dan,
right.
damn it.
Is Dan in
Oh.
here? Did he pop in?
No. Did you not
Oh.
give him permission to jump in? No,
Yeah,
he
no,
has
he
because
gives
he's been
permission.
here. Yeah.
Just when it's in streamer mode, you don't hear people pop in and out.
Pop in and out. Yeah. All right. So what's happened to my stream? Now it's buffering on even on my end, and nothing's happened.
YouTube's happened.
YouTube has happened.
That's okay. Everybody can come over to my stream.
Well, no. Even on top of that, my Twitch is even got a network error.
Twitch has been having that issue with network error.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I don't know,
if
maybe I need-
refresh it myself. Maybe it'll pop back
See,
up.
why? Maybe I need to maybe I need to drop my bit rate still.
I wouldn't drop it anymore.
Why not? It's pushing. Well, you know, it's gotta do something.
All right, so YouTube's okay, Twitch is okay. All right, so I've refreshed both of my pages, so hopefully everyone's. And then I lost a viewer because of the error. Oh well. North of Dallas, almost to Sucklahomia. Okay, north, south. I knew you were close to Dallas. Dan, who's not
So-
in Discord.
T-Mux asks if we think FSX is better than Aerofly FS2. So I will start with I've never played Aerofly FS2, so I have no idea. But
I will mimic your answer and say exactly the same thing.
I have never played Aerofly FS2 either, so I
But we
cannot
can-
comment.
I think
but-
we would all agree that we could frame it this way. If you're looking for add-on content, then FSX is going to be your way to go because I can't imagine that there are a lot of add-ons for Aerofly
Oh.
FS2, or certainly not
Definitely.
not nearly as many as FSX. That's probably why a lot of people still play FSX, is because of the amount of add-ons that are available.
Right.
I didn't know the other game existed.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I have not seen the video or played it.
Jesse Starkman, thank you for the subscription. Where are we flying to? We are flying to Hobart International in Cambridge, Tasmania.
And I think that's the first time we've ever got that question on the
Right.
That's the
Green
first.
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
about
I've
the
heard-
aeroplane. Usually the debate is between P3D and help me out. What's the other one?
X-Plane
Yeah, that's
and
it.
Flight Sim. Well, in the Flight Sim world, every now and then we
Yeah.
pop up.
But we have to give almost the same answer. None of us have played it.
Yeah.
I mean,
we got
Well,
this.
Draco's played Flight.
Draco's played World, right? But that's because he's special like that.
but with everything being said, though, as far as like add-on content and stuff, I have noticed that there are that a lot of the third-party companies are now starting to not put out as much FSX stuff, which, and even Frugal Sim said it, you know, because he was asked the question, does he think that FSX is dying? With the competition out there and everything like that, that is an older game. I can't say it's dying, but it's definitely
It's got a lot of
being phased out.
competition. Yeah.
Well, it's slowly being phased out. Which, I mean, I can understand. But if you're looking for something that's good entry level,
Yeah.
I would
There
say
is no
FSX.
entry level. That's the problem. Oh,
Yeah.
other than FSX, that is the entry level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Outside of that, X-Plane and certainly P3D are much more expensive.
They are, and
And even the add-on planes are expensive, but
They
they are learner type platforms. You know, you jump it, literally every button switch program works with it in the regard that you fly that plane and then you can quite literally go do a couple hours of actual flight simulator and be in that plane with someone probably.
I would lean more towards PMDG stuff, being able to do that. Just because it's, well, that's pretty much what, you know, they're study level planes, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on a budget, and I know what you're gonna say, Sig, you know, but if you're on a budget and you're just wanting to fly and you don't care too much about how realistic everything is, FSX is really the way to go. And then you can make it what you want it to be.
Pretty much.
Have you guys started your descents yet?
I'm not
Oh,
quite
shit.
at TOD yet.
I don't think I am either. But glad you brought that up because I am coming
Just
up on
about.
it, and I need to pay attention. Otherwise, I will miss it.
I'm on the IVR. I have IFR, so
And thanks for the sub, Mandu. Maybe was it? I lost the notification.
see you need the Streamlabs. You need a Streamlabs set up so that you can even go back and backtrack that and have it pop up.
Let's get technical. I got enough crap running on my computer, Mundo. I'm just trying to get my stream to work good. I think I'm gonna lower my bit rate in the next one and see if that seems to take any pressure off, because it's aggravating.
Yeah, I'm looking at figuring out the setup to do so that I can network between the different computers so that I can have flight sim and then can I have Active Sky on the other computer but still networked
Yes.
Yes.
and join that way too, correct?
I don't know about join.
Don't know about join, but yeah, some of the stuff.
I would
can do
imagine
that.
so, considering you use SimConnect like Active Sky, but don't quote me on that.
I can't imagine that join uses a lot of resources though.
Yeah, but if I do that, then I got to make sure which computer I put it on. I can't do it on the computer I just used because that still has the old flight sim, and that was causing all sorts of cross-platform issues. That's why I was having couldn't delete everything and stuff like that.
Alright, we're gonna be coming into some weather here pretty quick. Just as we're descending.
Well, if you want the best one, you're gonna have to shell out some cash, T-Mox.
The best one,
Yeah.
depending on who you talk to, FSX or P3D version 4, soon to be 4.1, or X-Plane 11. I think, right? Is it X-Plane?
I would guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. But you also want to make sure you have the system that can handle that.
Set the altitude 5,000.
You guys have the transition up, the altitude to pick up the ILS.
No.
It
Why
starts
would
at
we do that?
5,000. The approach starts at 5,000.
The approach starts at 5. Gotcha.
I don't
Did you
know if
find-
that's where you need to be to pick up the ILS per se, but that's where the approach chart starts. Oh shit, here comes my VNAV.
120.
Damn it.
1099.
No, this one. FSX is old school, but we're old school guys.
Yep.
Amandu. There we go. I got it right. Maybe. Sorry.
Mega Mass is now
Sorry if
following.
I'm-
Thank you.
Oh,
for the
sorry if
follow.
I'm butchering your name. I even have a t-shirt that says old school with a big wheel on it. Just saying.
Nice.
I thought you wanted me to descend.
So let's see. I gotta read my notes here. I gotta pay attention. VNAV appears like VNAV. So I need to hit Alt Select, then VNAV. Alright. See if we can make this work this time. This is the first time in a while I was able to program a VNAV in. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Gonna have a little bit of turbulence, some thunder, some lightning.
They have one runway there, don't they?
I believe so. But unless the wind has changed, I would still expect 120. Go ahead for their course on the ILS.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go to bed. I gotta get up a little earlier tomorrow.
No. You got to stick around now. No,
boy.
no, you got to go to work. You got to go to work. That's no problem.
Yeah. Let me go in a little earlier. So. Blah.
Yeah, if we'd all been able to get our stuff together, we would have probably landed by now.
That's funny. That's cool. No, it's been fun. I'm glad I got off. It's a good time. So.
Alright. We'll see you,
Yeah.
Travis.
Yep.
Hey,
See
Travis.
you later. Bye.
Mega Mass has been flying flight simulators since '86,
Oh wow.
so he's
That's old
closer,
Oh wow, you were flying it back
closer
when
to
it
our
was
age. Yeah,
when
Yeah.
it was in DOS.
yeah. And with Flight Simulator version 1,
Alright,
yeah, it's all the way up through.
I hooked up on VNAV.
You got
Oh yeah, baby. I locked on the VNAV.
Turn to heading 170. Descent to.
Is that your plane doing the Morse code, or is that me?
That's you. That's you.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
have.
I don't hear his.
Dang it! How do I turn that off? Because that's gonna piss me off if I gotta listen to that. Let's see what I need to do. Get off that throttle. That's one thing for sure. Get down here.
About to do an old school landing with this plane.
Yeah, if you want to see old school, go check out Drako.
I'm at 12. I'm at 14,000. What do you mean descend and maintain 14,000?
Check your barometer.
I just did that. It's right on. Yeah.
Sweet. We locked onto the VNAV. That's awesome. That doesn't mean things are going to go smoothly, but...
No, it still means he's going to plan it. Amateur radio operator. Amateur operator rate operators.
Huh?
Like ham radio?
Ham radio is what I'm thinking of what he's going with. No, I'm not. Definitely not. Not even thought about it.
No, and actually you need an FCC license to be able to do it.
Does cheese come with that ham?
I had
No,
some
Dan.
ham and cheese
No,
through it.
no, Dan.
Ham and cheese sounds really good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Dan. You gonna bring me one?
And you're making Moondog hungry. We already played What's Moondog Eating.
Yeah, you should have heard him licking the inside of a...
I was not
Yogurt
licking the
container.
inside of the container.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Ham radio. Beans? Question what? Mark. Yeah,
Ham
no.
and beans? No.
Ham and beans? No. Although, that sounds good too. I just finished that yogurt and I'm full now. I need to get something to eat though. It's almost 1 a.m. where I'm at, and I'm going to have to truck out and find something to eat. If I do, and then my wife yells at me for me being out this late, I'm just going to point to all you guys and go, they made me hungry.
Me no habla inglés.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, I'm still good. We're following IF.
Well travel, 3110.
damn it.
Airport is currently IFR. Left side.
Currently IFR.
Well, that's good. I'm on IFR.
All right.
Switch
Suspend your
from
disbelief
nav
for
to
a moment.
VOR. Where would I do that? Nav to VOR. On the nav source.
I didn't switch to IFR. 5,000.
Are any of you real pilots? Zig's a real pilot.
No. Yeah, no. Not at all. Format, but why is it not?
No, none of us are real pilots. But I did stay at a Quality Inn last night, so.
Go get a Big Mac, T-Muck says.
We get a Big Mac.
Yeah.
The McDonald's that is close to me, that's still open, closes in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to have to quite literally point this straight to the ground, crash it, and still not make it there in time. So
I like their spicy chicken sandwiches.
I think I'm going to have to settle for if I did run out a Taco Bell or go to Walmart and get stuff to fix myself something.
Gonna get you
I'm
some
not
Taco
sure.
Hell.
When your night is hell, go to Taco Bell.
Yeah. Just thought I would ask. Oh, no problem with asking for pilots. I mean, we are flying, you know, it would make some sense. We have, as a group, we've only been flying for, what, 2.5, 3 months?
As a group.
As a group.
Or
I've had-
me individually, yes,
or-
2.5,
or-
3 months.
Zig is the last one to come on board. I really didn't get real into the flying for 3 to 4 months before. Draco's had it for a little bit longer in flying. But the real pilot in the Monkey Show group would be Bipolar Prophet, affectionately known as BP.
I got some crazy ass like approach going on. It's got me like doing like a figure eight.
How are you even able to still do it if you're on IFR?
I'm not on IFR.
You're just, okay, you're still just going to do it anyways. All right.
What do you mean?
It's IFR only for landing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I just requested permission to land. It said IFR only because of the weather.
Oh, well, screw them. I don't talk to them. They can IFR this.
It's not normally how they handle that, but okay.
The request the next time you wave all your fingers.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Be fine? Okay.
Hey, you can't take my catchphrase.
Or
What
with
did you
the-
forget about?
Things you don't want to hear your captain say. We'll be fine.
Well, no, you want to actually hear that. Fine.
Oh, you do?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
0.
Everything will be fine.
Does anybody know
We're
how
good.
to land this
No
thing?
problem. Yeah, that's the other thing.
No. Is that light supposed to be flashing like that?
Pass that bottle back over here. I need another drink.
Okay, yeah, that's something you don't want to hear, I guess.
Oh shit.
Turn. What do you mean, oh shit?
No, that's something
What
you
is
don't
that?
want to hear
You
somebody's
wanna hear?
your pilot say, oh shit.
Turn heading 140. Yes, knowledge. Turn, okay, turn left, now turn right. Got it, okay.
World travel 31 Bandit, you are 300 below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 5,000. Altimeter 3020. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Oh, put the throttle back in. We must have leveled out. Yep. Gotta watch that auto throttle. or lack of. Almost screwed the pooch on that one.
It'll be fine.
So we're coming in here. Let's see. Check the
I think they forgot about me.
World travel 31 heavy. Turn right heading
215. 215.
Oh, 0.
Turn right heading 340. World travel 31 heavy.
What are we doing here?
Let's check here. So I'm trying to keep an eye on chat here while I'm trying to descend at the same time here, folks. I think I'm good there. Good there.
Autopilot disengaged. That's what happened.
Good there.
That's weird.
Dive, dive, dive.
That's something you want to hear your pilot say.
That's the suggestion from Dan. Dive. Turn to heading 15.
Turn left heading 310. Turn left heading 310. World travel 31 heavy.
Why am I climbing though?
Oops.
World travel 31 heavy. You are at 400 below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 5,000.
There we go.
Altimeter 3019er.
Alright,
Climb and
we need
maintain
to start back
5,000.
off the throttle.
World travel 31 heavy.
Is it ever gonna line me up to land?
World travel 31 heavy. You are at 500 below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 5,000. Altimeter 3018. World travel 31 heavy. Turn right heading 340. Climb and maintain 5,000. Turn right heading 340. Climb and maintain
Runway 12.
It's a comparative.
31 heavy.
Oh, turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right. Doing my own damn thing.
Told ya.
Hobart Center, World Travel 31 heavy. Climb and cancel IFR. World Travel 31 heavy. Understand, cancel IFR. Please confirm.
No, it was 1099, wasn't it?
World Travel 31 heavy.
1099.
My last transmission. Affirmative, cancel IFR. World Travel 31 heavy. World Travel 31 heavy. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squad 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Speed way too high. Come on, we need back to speed off.
What's up, Moondog? Is that Moondog or is that me?
It's not me.
Moondog?
Yes. What?
Is that yours whistling?
It was.
You really got to pay close attention to your gauges because the clouds are so disorienting. You're not sure if you're going up or down or.
That was actually mine that was whistling. I had passed idle. Thanks for hanging out, T-Mux.
Well, I'm locked on.
See
It
ya.
says.
Locked on to what?
Localizer.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Look at you getting all fancy.
I believe so.
I don't know if I'm even going to try to do that.
It's supposed to be raining yet. I haven't seen any rain yet. It's just clouds everywhere.
Landing lights on.
I'm in these clouds. I don't need strobe lights on.
Fuel pumps. Where the fuck are the fuel pumps?
Light rain, overcast, at 1,000 feet, scattered at 400.
PTU switch. Why do I not know where these things are at? Fuel pumps. I don't even remember that on here.
Been a while, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it says I'm lined up on localizer.
Fuel pumps. I need to refresh my memory on this guy.
Oh, I got $5 for gas. I had the $5 until my wife spent all my money on bills today. It's nothing like getting a check and then having 3/4 of it gone in 2 hours.
Oh, I hope that there's no mountains at 3,500 feet. I'm gonna smack into. I can't see shit.
Fuel pumps.
Anybody got $5 for gas? We about to run out. Don't want to hear your pilot say that either.
Yeah.
PTU, where is that stuff?
Or, oh, don't worry. That wing always shakes like that.
This thing actually lined up right. Why is...
Oh, there they are. Fuel pump. That's PTU.
Why is...
Sorry if we're not talking so much, but it's hard to
Yeah, I'm actually trying to land this, and I don't have it going down at all correctly.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
Jeez, Dan. I don't know if this ILS frequency is right. Doesn't feel right.
Well, I'm lined up on it, but my altitude's not right. I
Well,
haven't done the altitude in this thing right in a while.
I couldn't be any farther away from the direction of the damn airport than what I am right now. And for a minute, it was all lined up saying it looked good. Then all of a sudden, I lost everything.
What the hell?
I'm about ready to put this fucking thing right in the ground so I can be done with it.
You're starting to sound like me. I'm getting terrain warnings.
By any chance, did anyone see what the altitude was here?
Nope. I'm at like 2,100 feet, and
Okay.
I can't even see the damn ground.
I'm clear to land. Okay, thank you. Altitude 13 feet. Uh-oh, there's the dog.
That's not good. Why do I feel like I'm not headed towards the runway?
Why do I feel like no matter how hard I pull up on the yoke, I'm still just plummeting to the ground 1 minute, next minute I'm turning into a spaceship?
Alright, am I locked on this thing? Can't be.
Oh look, there's the ground. Yay, I'm dead. Oh, I love FSX physics. Wow. Okay, so you guys tell me what plane will hit the ground at 150 knots and then skip along the ground at still 150 knots with the engines damn near shut off?
I give up.
What? There. Okay, there. We crashed. Everybody died. Can I go home now?
Did you crash?
Oh yeah, I've been bouncing off the mountains for the past 10 minutes.
Mountains?
Or hills, or whatever the fuck they were back there.
No, you got to identify all the bodies.
Yeah, that's not my job.
I can't see anything. Is it? I keep getting terrain warnings though.
Well, at least you're somewhat lined up on the runway.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Well, you were. Now you're way to the left of it.
Was that it? Is that the runway?
I don't know. I can see it. It's still pretty far to
I
your
lost
left.
it.
It's pretty far to your left. You keep turning right.
I can't
no,
see
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
All right, now I'm caught up. Turn to your right more. Turn to your right. Yep, you're gonna miss it. Why the hell did we pick these landings again?
Didn't realize it was going to be this foggy.
Foggy hell. Alright, so for everybody watching my stream, thank you, Jesse Starkman, for subscribing, and for everybody who stopped in and took a look, thank you very much. Make sure you check out Zigzaggy and Mr. Moondog88. Both of them are linked in the main description in my main channel. Also check out everybody else in the Monkey Show, the Bipolar Prophet, Cavalier Roy, Farmer Dad, Stu B, Kev the Blue Bear. They're all really good YouTubers. Give them go and check out their videos, and if you like what you saw today, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, though I don't know why you would like what you saw. And until next time, you guys have a good day. See you later.